Good evening, everyone. T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with the side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So, guys, I want to do this one. And it wasn't asked, but it's somebody who's been very supportive of my show for a very, very long time, and I don't talk about him enough. He's got two that he really likes covered, and I haven't really focused on him enough because I've been covering this up and down, but his name's Digital Asset Dad, or Digital Investor Dad. Or no, what is it? Digital Asset Dad? Shit, I've got two with similar names. But Digital Asset Dad, I feel like that's what it is, Digital Asset Dad. He likes Matic and he likes XDC. So, a long time ago, I put Matic on, and he was one of the reasons why. So, I'm going to cover both of them, and then we're going to very briefly touch into to the rest of them. But this is for him. Digital Asset Dad. I'm sorry if it's Digital Investor, but I feel like it's Digital Asset Dad. God, I feel like that's what it is. But anyhow, he's been a long time of the motherfucking long time OGs. Like, he's the OG of the OG of the OGs of the motherfucking OGs. And in fact, he's one of them who kicked my ass in gear with XDC, let it be told. Way back in the beginning, guys. So like I said, I need knowledge from my audience. And Digital Asset Dad is one of them. Make no mistake about it. So this live update, I just want to do a personal shout out for you. I haven't brought you up in a little bit. But you're always on my mind. I know you're a strong supporter, and I really thank you for sticking around for all this time. So this is what we're looking at, my guy. With Matic, we got a low support of 70 cents if we go down there. That's where I expect no less than a low bounce down there. But right here where we're at, if we break down under here, we've got a long ways down. We really do. I've shown you guys before with Matic. I've tried to make it more of a routine for you, Digital. You're the reason that I've done it, Dad, for real, because not very many people ask me about it, but you're one of them who used to stay consistent with this and XDC, and they've made my list, obviously, so just so you know, I've never forgotten about you. You've been actually a real, and I see you in the analytics, so I know you're still around. So I've always, on the side of my head, I'm always like, you know what, this guy's a good guy to, so let's see. Hey, I got a reply from Snow. I sent him $10. That's Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. Oh, yes, I donate to my fellow channels as well, because if they're doing a good job, and I want to see him do more of his crypto casino, so I sent him $10. I've started to become one of his foremost sponsors of his show to try to get that crypto casino rolling, but it's worth every penny. Plus, he's doing a great job with this show, and I know he's getting some support now, and he can't believe it. So if you're from my audience and you've been supporting my brother's channel and throwing some donations his way, I can't even thank you enough. So, because he's doing a good job. He deserves every bit of it. So, anyhow, Digital Asset Dad. I'm just going to say Dad. Or Digital. I think we're bouncing between these ranges. If we break 152, look out. Look out. These have been two bottom points that it's touched. If it breaks that point, we're coming down. And I really think we got to come down to 70 cents, and then it's going to be even worse. But I think 70 cents, well, maybe not worse, but I think we really have a chance of coming down to 70 cents with Matic. So if you're a long holder on Matic, think very long and hard about this. Right now, we're bouncing off the support line. Sure, we could get a relief rally. But you got to remember, we're just going to finish off the cup and handle, and on Matic, you might get up to 202. That would be the end of the relief rally. The dead man's bounce, as I say. Throw your money away and you might as well light it on fire. Dead man's money. That's about where you would go. So, Digital Asset Dad, if you're watching this, which I'm sure you are, but if you're watching this is what it's going to do. That's what you got to watch for. That support line's about 185 and the resistance line's about 202. I'm sure that runs along the 200-day moving average and all this other bullshit. But like I said, I don't cover that shit. I have time-tested lines. For all my viewing audience, I don't do the fucking moving averages because my lines end up being the moving averages based on my charting abilities. Because I am a charting guru and I do next-level technical analysis. But if you want to see a more in-depth, point of view of what the moving averages are at any given time, go watch Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. I can't say it enough. He does the single best technical analysis when it comes to bringing out the moving averages. He's got his little pointing tool, so keeps it fun, entertaining, and he'll even bring out the jabroni tool, as I call it, the jabroni killer. So keep your heads down, guys. Keep ducking if you're gonna get hit by that jabroni killer, because he's gonna come out looking you when you hit those resistance lines. He's gonna shoot you back down to support. So anyhow, if you don't know what I'm talking about, go tune into Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing. It's a really fun time. So anyhow, back to what I'm saying. If this bounces off of this digital, it's going to go and probably go to like 202. That would be the highest bounce if it bounces off support. It's got to make a move though, guys, one of two ways. To me, there's no volume. And that bottom part is the double bottom. And I think it has to go worse than that. If it doesn't hit the double bottom and bounce off, at some point down the road, it's going below 70. I'm just telling you that right now. This is going below 70 at some point. It's just, I think when they get to the double bottom, we're going to have a significant bounce that's going to end this bull trap that I told you guys where it's going to go to a head, then come to a right shoulder and come back down. Then, unless it's XRP or something and they get a court settlement, I think this will all play out before August. So everybody's going to think XRP is going to all-time highs, and in fact, it only goes to 250, and then it comes back down. That, and I'm going to keep you guys updated, so stay tuned. Join Tom's Army for $9.99 a month, because you can't get this shit anywhere else. So, we're at 120 active members. Get me to 500 so I can cut out half my class and be here 50% more. Get me to 1,000 and show me that kind of support at $9.99 a month on Tom's Army, and I promise you, I'll cancel every class except the one I do for YouTube. Point blank, make no mistake about it, except for my progressive class. I'll get rid of all the suits classes. Say go fuck yourselves. You're not grateful. And that would be my gift to you. But anyhow, back to this. So, you're going to about 202 if it bounces. You're not going to go much higher than that, but I think we're running out of steam. The more you do, the more risky this gets. So the risk to be taken was when I was saying yesterday when this was around 152. Let's just be honest. So, I wouldn't touch this with a 10-foot pole right now. If you bounce up right now, you're hitting the lottery. Because I firmly believe going into tomorrow and Wednesday, we're going to have a huge collapse. Like, just a little more patience, guys. This was the last buildup. So that's for that digital asset dad. Or digital investor dad. If I'm saying it wrong, I apologize. But I know you've been a long time listener, and I've always keeps you in the back of my head because when there was nobody watching, I keep certain people and I'll do certain updates out of nowhere just because you guys believed in me. So XDC, that was the bounce line that I had on there at 5.3 if it got up there, and it did. See it bounce off of it, and that's when we had a nice little breakout. We also have this very important one down here at 4.8, and I know it's only 0.5 of a cent down, or half a cent, I mean. But it's very, very important. The other very, very important one is right where it's coming up to, guys. There's a 5.8 line or 5.7. It's like 5.8 with XDC. If it gets over that, then you got some room to run up to that part where I have that line drawn. And that's about 6.7. That's the range right there. But it has to prove support or resistance is turned to support. And then it could get to 6.6, but that's never going to happen. There's not any volume to suggest that's going to happen. It's just not going to happen. I'm sorry. If you guys are looking for that, it's just not going to happen. It could go up mildly. It's just, look how level that is. It's not going to happen. So, and then on the way down, I'm expecting this down here on XDC. You know, this is one of my treasured ones, thanks to you, Digital, for real. Because I didn't really know much about it until you started bringing it up. But 0.28, it can possibly come down to. That's my low-end target for this stock. And that would coincide with a 15,000 Bitcoin, you know, a 35-cent XRP, a 15-cent XLM, those kind of numbers. Where you would get your 3-cent DGB and 4-cent ZIL and possibly 4-cent VeChain. That's where you get these numbers. So just keep that in mind. So that's about it. You know, that's all I wanted to say. And XRP, you know, I've already told you guys, if it bounces, it's going up to probably 108. The highest it's going is 124 with a little bit of a volume. It can possibly hit 133 max. It won't hit 133 exactly with volume because it would make the pattern irrelevant, you know. So I'll do a bigger update later, but this is for the special ones in the audience that have been around. The one in particular, Mr. Digital Dad, Digital Asset Dad, or Digital, aka Digital Investor Dad, if I'm saying it wrong. But T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire Cyber XLM Future Digibyte OG. Just let this be a reminder, guys, that I don't forget anybody. And if you're in the analytics and sticking around, it doesn't cost a donation. I'm going to be here for you. Stay true, stay blessed.